Hey, hey, hey. I'll just wait for you all to come on. Let's get this in the background right. Is that why the light switches? We have one person on. Who have we got? Hi Tiffany. Hi Emma. Hi Denise. How is everyone? How has your day been? Have you had a good one? Who else have we got on? I can see comments. Hi Emma. How are you, honey? Have you got your worksheets? Has everyone got their worksheets ready? Hi Tiff. How are you? Has your headache gone now? You feeling better today? Hi Denise. Emma's amazing. I can't say it. Hi Avia, how are you? I'll just give everyone a few minutes just to come on. Hi Glynis. Hi Brittany. God, Brittany, it must be late. What time is it in Australia, Brittany? Always trying to figure out the time difference. It's crazy because there's so many different parts of Australia, and some are like 12 hours, some are like 6 hours, some are 8 hours. Oh, it's morning for you, is it? Is it really early morning then, Brittany? What time is it? Be interesting to know. Hi, Kelly. Yay, Kelly made it. Hi, Nicola. Tiffany feels so much better. That's great to hear. It's 5 a.m. Wow. That's dedication for you. Do you normally get up this early, honey? Or have you got up especially to squash those limiting beliefs? Denise has put, I'm having an amazing day. Oh, that's what we like to hear, Denise. Yay! Have you had some wins today? Has everybody got these? Has everybody got their workbooks printed? You've also got another one as well, which I didn't print, but I've got it on my laptop, which lists all of the limiting beliefs. So it's just got lots of different limiting beliefs, and it's 2 pages, and we're going to circle those. So make sure that you've got that out as well, because that's a real visual exercise, and you can see on that exercise just how many limiting beliefs you've got. It's crazy. And if I was in a room with you all, what I'd actually do with you is I'd get you to stand up. I would shout out the limiting beliefs to you, and I would get you to stand up and sit back down every time a limiting belief that you had in your mind was shouted out. And it's crazy when you see the whole room doing it. They're standing up, they're sitting down, and it's just it's bonkers. And you can just see how many limiting beliefs people have. Let's have a look what people are putting. Tiffany's put, I thought it was all the same time in Australia. Do you have different time zones, Brittany? Yes, they do. It's because it's such a big place, isn't it? Some days I'm up at 5 a.m, other days it's 6 a.m, depending what I have on. Ah, cool. I suppose as entrepreneurs we have so much stuff we have to fit in one day. It's crazy. Avia's put, I feel like I've got schoolmates. So nice to have a beautiful sense of belonging. Hey beauties. Oh, that's so lovely. Tiffany's put, hey beautiful ever. Denise has put, oh, I love that. People bouncing up and down. Yeah, it's so good to watch. It's so funny to watch. Right then, let's get going. Let's get started. Right then, so we're on the first page, which is this one. Have you all got that? Give me some hearts, give me a thumbs up, let me know. Let me know, let me know, let me know. I'm sure you can all guess what this is. So, yes, Avia, I feel like I found my tribe. Oh, I love it, Denise. Oh, it's so nice to just be helping people and just to have this community of people just brought together, and we're bouncing off each other and we're helping each other. We're empowering each other. We're inspiring each other. We're lifting each other higher. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And now we're going to grow and evolve together. So if you can all get this sheet of paper out here. Now, this is the cycle. This is our thought process, okay? So it all begins with our thoughts. Our thoughts create our feelings. I'm on the right side, aren't I? It's back to front in there. Our thoughts create our feelings create, determine our actions, and whatever action we take determines our results. Now, if these first two things are wrong, your thoughts and your feelings, if you've got negative thoughts, hi Christina, so good to see you here. If you've got negative thoughts, that will then lead to you feeling down, depressed, procrastinating, and just not taking the action that you need to take to get the results that you need to get. So what we need to do is we need to work on this top one. This is where it all starts. Now, if you're not where you want to be in your business right now, it's because of your thought process. It's because of this cycle of what's going on with you. Like I just said, your thoughts create your feelings. Your thoughts and your feelings create your reality. And then they also determine your actions. Your actions determine your results. So we have to work on this. We have to work on your thoughts. We have to work on your limiting beliefs. And we have to change your focus. Because we get thousands, if not millions of thoughts hit our head every single second. Hi Emily. Every single second we've got these thoughts. We are just overwhelmed with millions, thousands, millions of thoughts every second. But we can only process 126 bits per second. So what the brain does is it filters through and it processes what it can. Now imagine if the majority of your thoughts going in your head, going in your mind, are negative. Imagine all those thoughts that are hitting you. Imagine them all being negative, and your brain there's only like a couple of good ones in there, and your brain can only process 126 bits per second, and it's filtering them out, and it's filtering the couple of good ones away, and all that's being processed by your mind is the negative ones. Imagine how that's going to make you feel. And that's why you're not taking the action that you need to take. Because 9 times out of 10, you're stuck with these limiting beliefs, fear, anxiety, you're procrastinating, you feel overwhelmed, you don't believe in yourself, and it just takes over your mind. So that is what is hitting you. That is what is being processed. When we're processing negativity, we feel down, so we don't do anything about it. We don't take the action. So we're not seeing the results that we're getting. So what we're going to do today, or the results that we want to get. Hi Tracy. What we're going to do today is we are going to, first of all, become aware, because that's what it's all about. It's all about, let me get rid of this chewing gum, it's driving me mad. It's all about becoming aware. Once we're aware, once we're conscious of what is hitting our mind, those thousands and millions of thoughts that is hitting our mind every single second, once we're aware of what we're processing, we can do something about it. And that's what this exercise is for you to do. It's for you to become aware. You are going to wake up tonight, you're going to look at these worksheets and you're going to go, holy shit. That is why I haven't been taking any action, because look at my belief system. Wow. And you're also going to go, shit. No wonder I'm attracting what I'm attracting back to me, because look at what I'm putting out into the universe. I want to wake you up. I want to make you aware of what you're giving out, and that's why you're attracting that back. Who's ready? Give me some hearts. Give me some thumbs up if you're ready to see your limiting beliefs, if you're ready to realise what's holding you back, what's keeping you where you are. Who's excited? I love this exercise. When I did this, oh God, it was a while ago that I did this now. I was just like, wow. It really, really, really made me think, and that made me become aware, and I was conscious, and then I would know what was coming into my mind, and I could do something about it. That is how we change our mindset. That is how we get rid of limiting beliefs. That is how we change our focus. That is how we reprogram our subconscious minds. So that's what we're going to be doing tonight. Now, I did post in the group yesterday about you spending the day with yourself today, carrying your notepads around and your pens around with you. And everyone's saying I'm ready. Kelly's completely ready. Obvious, I'm ready. Yes, who else is ready? Pop it in the comments if you're ready. Yeah, to spend the day with yourself and to recognise your negative thoughts. Who did that? Let me know if you did that, because that's really important for the end of this exercise. Nicola's put, so excited to align to a powerful mindset. Yes. Remember though, guys, this is just the beginning. Hair's sticking up. This is just the beginning. I'm not saying that you're going to be transformed once you get off this live. What I'm saying is you're going to be conscious, you're going to be aware, and you'll never ever think the same again from doing this exercise. And it's a process, it's a journey, it's doing it consistently. That's what I'm trying to I've had too much coffee today. Does anyone else ever do that? They have too much coffee and then their brain's just like, woo. I need to meditate. But consistency is key. So we're going to wake you up, we're going to help you become aware tonight, but you've got to take the action that I'm teaching you every single day in order to reprogram your mind. Let's see who did it. Brittany's put, I'm ready, let's do this. Ivy's put, I did. Tiffany's put, we are ready, we are powerful. Yes, powerful, 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 powerful. Who's been doing that powerful affirmation throughout the day? Brittany's put, yes, I did. Christina's put, sorry, Dinah's been busy, not had a chance. Okay, not to worry. If I have caffeine, it sends me crazy. I think that's what's happened to me. Okay, the majority of you have done it. That's fine. That's great. Right then, so the first exercise, what we're going to do is this one. We're going to figure out what we want and what we don't want. So most of you, hi Danielle, so great to see you on live. How are you, honey? Most people have got clear on what they don't want and not what they do want. People don't know what they want, but they think they know what they want, but they're not clear. But I can guarantee everybody on this call is crystal clear about what they don't want. Who's crystal clear about what they don't want? And who's they kind of know what they want, but they don't believe they can get it. So they're just dead set, they're dead focused on what they don't want. Give me a thumbs up if that's you. Yeah. Glennis has put, I've had so much to do, I didn't have a pen and pad, but every time I wanted to flap a negative thought came, I either jumped up and down, danced with I love it. Nicola's put, I had 2 miracles today. Wow, what were they, Nicola? Share them with us, honey. Brittany's put, holla. Love it. So what we want to do is we want to discover what we do want from what we don't want. So I want you to write down, first of all, what you don't want. We all know what we don't want, right? My messages are driving me mad. We all know what we don't want, so this is an easy task for you. So get it all out. So for example, you don't want to work such long hours. That is what you don't want. But what you do want on the other side might be that you only want to work 4 hours a day, okay? So put down first what you don't want, and then we're going to move on to what you do want. So get them all wrote down, guys. Everything that you don't want, write them down. I'll give you a couple of minutes to do that. Avia's put, me, I know exactly what I don't want. We all do. We all focus on what we don't want. These exercises are going to make you realise what you're focusing on, and it's going to help you to change your focus as well. Because by changing your focus, you'll change your mindset. I'll just give you a couple of minutes just to write down what you don't want. While you're writing down what you don't want, guys, I'm just going to grab a drink. I forgot to bring it over with me. Tiffany's put, it's a process. Think about how long we have lived with our subconscious beliefs. To reprogram is a process, but once we master it, our world completely transforms. Amazing. Absolutely. That is just spot on, Tiffany. Absolutely spot on. I was going to talk about our programming a little bit later on and how it comes from our childhood. The majority of it comes from when we're younger, and that's how we're programmed. And I remember someone saying to me, the first few years of somebody's life is the most crucial, because that is when they are programming. That's when the wires are connecting in their mind and they're taking everything in, and the program is being instilled into their subconscious mind. And this is before I did mindset, and I just said, you're crazy, like, what are you talking about? But now I know that it's true. And, you know, most of our limiting beliefs, they come from our parents, believe it or not. Avia's but I cheated and wrote mine in notes on my phone. Satan is a liar. He said I couldn't write because I didn't have paper. I won again. Yay! Amazing. So guys, if you wrote down what you don't want. Hi Gemma, great to see you on live, honey. Okay, now what I want you to do is I want you to write down what you do want. So I've give you examples on that sheet of paper there. So I don't want to work such long hours in the evening, but I do want to only work 4 hours a day. So you're getting clear on what you do want. So instead of the whole purpose of this exercise is so as we can change our focus to what we do want. Because as soon as we get it out of here, what we do is we spend so much time in our heads. We don't ever take the time, very rarely, some of us do, but very rarely do we take the time to brain dump everything out. We never really take the time to get everything out of here and get it onto paper. But that's when the magic happens, because when you get it out of here and you get it onto paper, you can become clear, and it's all there in front of you, and you can go, oh wow, yeah, so okay, now I can see. And because you've actually got it out, what you do want, you'll be able to focus on that every single day. You'll be able to get up and think, right, I don't want to work such long hours, but your focus won't be on that. What I do want is I want to work 4 hours a day. So that becomes your focus. That becomes your new belief. That is instilled. Remember, consistency, repeating it to yourself every day, changing your focus because you've took the time to get it out of here and get it down onto paper. Does that make sense, guys? So that is the whole purpose of this, is to get it out of here, get it down here, so as we can visualise, we can actually see, instead of being confused and busy in our minds, we can see exactly what we want, and it changes our focus, so we can focus on what we do want rather than what we don't want. Because when I explain the next exercise, you'll see exactly why we're doing what we're doing right now. Let's see what Glynis has put. Recently it has been easier to catch myself mid-sentence and swing it around. Yeah. And this is really helping to make it quicker and compound it a bit more. Yeah, absolutely. Denise has put, so true, childhood is where my doubts come from. Yeah, mine too, Denise. Tiffany's put, amazing Glynis, you've got this and we've got you. I love it. But yeah, totally Glynis. I do it. Not so much now. I mean, I'm Jaden's having a fit on his Xbox. Not so much now. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm perfect, but I'm only human. I will occasionally let the odd thought come into my mind, but I'm so aware of it, I just stop myself. Before I even go into it, I just stop myself and go, don't you even dare. No, we ain't going there, girlfriend. Hi Anita, so great to have you here on live with us. Have you all finished this? Have you all finished your I do and I don't want? Let me know. Let me know that you've all finished it. I love this quote. I love this. I wrote this out last night. The universe is waiting for your commands. Until you get really clear on what you want, you won't manifest it. Get clear. Love it. Brittany's done it. Tiffany's put limited beliefs are from childhood and lies being told throughout our life which we absorb subconsciously. Absolutely. Tracy's done it. Fantastic, Tracy. You know what? I had so many beliefs from my childhood that has made me make the mistakes, and not even beliefs, like the actions of my parents. Like my parents, I can't say that I've got bad parents, because my parents are always there for me. They do so much for me. They have Jaden a lot for me, but there was never any love being shown. You know, like my mum and dad, they never put their arms around me and told me they loved me and told me they were proud of me. You know, they always just told me I could have done better. And my dad consistently told me I was thick, and just always put me down all the time. And I think that, well, I know that then carried on into my teenage years, where I then rebelled and just become really naughty, seeking attention, and then just craving to be loved, you know, and then going with all these idiots and getting treated like absolute dirt because I didn't have that love. Although I had everything materialistic wise, you know, if I wanted something they'd go and get it me. I was always fed and cleaned and watered and had a roof over my head and looked after that way. There was never any love, so I craved that love, that attention. But because they'd always kind of put me down as such, they didn't mean to do this. Yeah, I'm just giving you an example here. They didn't mean to do this, guys. They didn't know what they were doing, because it was in their belief, it was their programming. They were just passing it down to me. That's how their parents had programmed them. And now I do all this work, I can see it, and it goes back, and it goes back, and it goes back in the generations, the family, and I'm just like, wow, no wonder everyone's so fucked up. Excuse my French, but you start to see it. And it's just crazy. But you know, then that's why I made the mistakes that I made, and why I ended up in a domestic violence relationship, and why I ended up, you know, doing drugs and in that situation, in that volatile situation, because I had no self-worth. I was desperately craving the attention. I didn't think I was good enough to be with a decent guy. I thought I was only worthy of being with idiots that would treat me like shit. And I just so desperately craved to be loved all the time. But that is because of how I was programmed, because I had no love when I was a little girl. Does that make sense to everybody? Does that make sense to you guys? So that then carried on into my teenage years, into my early adult years. And if I hadn't have found this mindset stuff and reprogrammed my mind, then I would still be living that story. I would still be desperately craved to be loved. I would still be mixing with the same circles, mixing with those idiots, because that's all I thought I was worthy of. I didn't think I was worthy of being with a decent guy who would treat me nice. Even sometimes now, you know, whether I meet a guy and I see a guy, whatever, and they're nice to me, I think, why are they being nice to me? It's crazy. You know, that is the last area of my mindset that I need to work on, is with men. And I'm doing it. I'm working through it and pushing through it. Everything else I've sorted. It's just that one last bit. But, you know, that was my programming. And that's where it all comes from. And that's where all your beliefs come from. Where are we? Everyone loved that quote. Glynis has put, Tiffany, thank you. I'm loving being in here. Yes, I love having you all here. It's amazing. Tracy's put, me too. I've never been pushed, never been told. I'm proud of you, never motivated. Yes, I didn't know any better. Yeah, even now, right? Even when I did really well with my business, and that's why I push myself to the limits. That's why I push myself over the edge. That's why I'm so driven, so motivated, because I suppose I'm just craving for them to go, well done. You know, I'm proud of you. Well done. Nothing. They just roll their eyes at me. But I know now that's not their problem. That's not their fault. That's because they can't show or express their emotions. That's all it is. You know, but if I hadn't of done all of this work on me and evolved and be able to see it, then imagine how that I would have carried that through the rest of my life. till I passed away. I would have carried that with me. I would have carried the limiting beliefs with me. Anyway, enough of me babbling. I'm just trying to get my point across as to how it all goes on. That makes sense. Tiffany, Tracy's put, my limiting belief is that I'm not good enough. Yeah, mine too. Yeah, that was mine. Even sometimes now that still gets me and I'm like, no, but I push through it. Like yesterday when I did my live, you guys would have watched it, I suppose. You seen it? I'm sure you would have. About my neighbour coming round, and he's a clairvoyant, and he said to me, go on then Tash, pull me some cards. And that limiting belief kicked in. I can't do you a card. I can't do you a reading. I'm not good enough to do that. You're a professional, like, no. And I sat there and I was like, oh my God. And for a minute, I let these limiting beliefs take over, and I just went, get a grip, girl, just do it. And I just pushed through the fear. Tracy's put, yes, perfect sense. Tiffany's put, that's going to change, Tracy. Yeah, we're going to change that. We are all good enough. We are all powerful beings. We have all got it within us. When we learn to reprogram our mind and change our thoughts, magic happens, and that's what we're here for, honey. So you are in the right place. Denise has put, exactly, it wasn't intended, but I was told you don't need to take exams, you're a girl, but one of my brothers got extra tuition, I rebelled too. Oh, God bless you. I can totally relate. Brittany's put, I have many beliefs that stem from my childhood, plus I come from a family of divorce that really affected me, especially work focused. I can't see the rest of it, honey, I'll read it after. Yes, absolutely, me too. It pushes you even more. Gosh, I'm loving this live. I'm loving this, Natasha. It's so true. I'm pushing through, but it really affects you in business. Absolutely, it does. Because you only get so far. You can only go as far as you've grown. And that's why you have to keep going. You have to keep growing. You have to keep evolving. You have to keep moving forward. Because if you don't, you'll stop. Your business will stop. Your life will stop. Everything will just come to a standstill. And you won't be able to move forward. Does that make sense? Anyway, enough of me babbling on. I don't half babble. Let's get on to the next bit. Okay, so now we're clear on what we want. We have to be clear. I will come back to some messages and some comments in a minute, guys. We have to be clear on what we're sending out into the universe, okay? Because imagine that now, when we took this list of what we don't want, right, how many of you had the sudden realisation that you were focusing on what you don't want? How many of you? Just give me a quick thumbs up. Who had the realisation from doing this, thinking, shit, I focus on that too much. Actually, what I do want is this. Who had the realisation from that? Because I know that I did when I did this a while ago. Yeah, some of you have, yeah. Tracy's book, we like to be babble. We like to babble, I know. I'm a nightmare. We need like a punching face on here to say, Tash, shut up. You're babbling on. So you all had that realisation, right? Now, what we're going to do here, this realisation, you're going to go, whoa, okay? You're going to realise your limiting beliefs. Now, we need to be clear on the messages we're sending out into the universe, because consciously we may think that we're aware of what we're saying to ourselves, but subconsciously it's a completely different story. And that is what we need to become aware of, and that's what we need to change, because that is where our manifestations come from. Because our subconscious mind is what determines our feelings. Okay, so whatever is going in our subconscious mind, that's how we're feeling. So if that's bad, then we're feeling not so great. And if we're not having the right energy, if we're not in sync, if we're not in flow, then we're not going to be able to give that energy off. And if we're giving off the wrong thoughts and we're in a battle, you know, the angel and the devil, if we're in a battle with ourselves, then we're in trouble, guys. Because you're going to get this like chaotic vibration of things, of thoughts just going out into the universe, and chaotic things coming back to you. You know, one day something amazing might happen, you'll be like, yes, I can do this, I'm amazing. And then the next day, bam, something else hits you and you'll just come tumbling down like a ton of bricks. Next day something okay happens, next day, bam. And you're like, what the friggin' hell is going on here? That is a reflection of what's going on inside here and inside you. Make sense, guys? Spiritual warfare. Yes, definitely. It was easy to write what I don't want than what I do want. Yeah, always is, honey. Always, always is. Like I said at the start, we will know what we don't want. We'll be dead fixed on focus on what we don't want. When it comes to what we do want, we don't know. And imagine that now, we're focusing on that every single day. We're focusing on what we don't want. And what we focus on becomes our reality. What we focus on becomes our thoughts. We give it out there into the universe. Okay, right then. So, get your, where are we? Get this list here, okay? Now I want you to be honest here. I want you to be completely honest and see where you're sending out chaotic vibrations. Okay, no, my ears muddled up tonight. Okay, so I want you to write down what you want, okay, on the one side. And then I want you to write down on the other side your actual thought. Does that make sense? So on the one side, on here, I want you to write down what you want. So if you come from here, from your do want list, okay, I want you to write that down again on here. So it might be that you want to make 10k a month, or it might be that you want 10 new clients a week. And then what I want you to do, opposite that, as you write it down, what you actually think when you think about having that. Does that make sense? So, give you an example. Could be that I want to make 10k a month, but your actual thinking, when you say that to yourself, I want to make 10k a month, you actually then think in your mind, oh, but then if I make 10k a month, I'll have to pay too much tax. Now, that's a blockage right there. You've just blocked yourself. And you've also just give off mixed messages to the universe, and the alarm bells are going, yeah? Makes sense, guys? And then here's another example. I want 10 new clients per week, right? That's what you want. You're dead set on that. You're talking to your friends. I want 10 new clients a week. Oh, well then maybe I shouldn't narrow my audience down so much, because if I narrow it down so much, then I'm not going to get so many clients in, am I? Oh. Can you guys understand? Can you guys understand where I'm coming from here? How you're giving off mixed messages and how you're blocking yourself? Give me some thumbs up if I'm making sense to you guys, or if you need me to explain it a little bit further. You guys understanding it? That's cool. Cool. Okay. I've been living in the don't wants for so long until recently. Not feeling good enough turned me into a people-pleasing doormat for years. I love it, Glynis. I love it. I'm sorting it now, though. Yeah, absolutely. And I did this earlier. Oh my God, my actual thoughts were ridiculous. So many more for each do want or each don't want. Obvious, but Glynis, I said no to one of my clients last week and it felt good. Amazing. Brilliant, Natasha, so good. Yeah, okay, cool. So you're all with me. So write yours down. Write yours down, guys. What you do want, okay, what you want, and then what your actual thought is when you think of that, okay? Write them down, guys. Give you a couple of minutes to do that. For each thing I wanted, there were at least 4 actual thoughts that were negative. Crazy, isn't it? See? When we actually take pen to paper and we get out what's going on in here and get it out onto paper, you're like, damn! Shit! Is that what I'm really thinking? Wow! And it just helps you to become aware. What is going on with my speech tonight? Kelly's put, my biggest limited belief is in regards to my finances. I want financial security, but because my parents have always struggled, I feel I should too. Limiting beliefs, programming, yeah, absolutely. It's just been passed down. That's your programming, and you have to break that programming because you will be blocking money coming to you. These exercises, they should help you. So when you write down what you want and you see what your actual thoughts are on the other side, you'll see how you're sending out them chaotic vibrations and how you need to change them. It will help you become aware. Once you're aware, we can then do the I am affirmations, which I'm going to do with you at the end of this video. And then you can work on yourself every single day to unblock those blocks. Tracy's put mine were pretty good. Oh, that's good, Tracy. That's really good. Avia's put, I like to write things in present tense. Yeah, me too. I'm getting better at writing or thinking what I would like in the affirmative. Yeah, I am doing. Just a few logical whys, mainly not losing money from not working on clients. Mainly not losing money from not working on clients. Does that mean you push yourself, you book too many clients in, you overwork yourself? Is that what you mean now, honey? Because you don't want to lose any money? Denise has put, I've actually stepped out of my comfort zone tonight on Facebook and posted about my new business before I came into the group. Yay! Whoop, whoop! Everybody give Denise some hearts! Whoop, 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 whoop! That's amazing, Denise. Well done. Huge well done, honey. That's what it's all about. Outside of the comfort zone is where the magic happens. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Right then, guys. Who's got this printed out? Discovering those limiting beliefs, and it's got a list of your limiting beliefs here. Okay, we've got a lot of limiting beliefs. Have you guys all printed that out? Because that's what I want to go on to next. What I want you to do, guys, is get that piece of paper with all those limiting beliefs, and I want you to circle each one of those limiting beliefs that you think every single day. You guys clear on that? You with me? I want you to get that piece of paper and I want you to circle all of the relevant limiting beliefs that apply to you. So we've got, I'm not good enough, they won't pay for this, I don't know enough, they will think I'm a fraud, I don't have the right personality to succeed in business, I'm a failure, who would want what I offer, I can't compete, I'm not good at marketing, I lack focus, I'm not worth it, now's not the time, I will do it next time. Who's got that limiting belief sheet in front of them? I want you to circle every single one of those limiting beliefs that go, oh, I've lost my pen! Every single one of those limiting beliefs that go through your mind that you think every day. Circle them now, guys. I remember doing this exercise and I remember going, holy crap. I literally nearly circled every single belief on there. This was a while ago. I can't believe it. Let's put all of these in me. Okay, so now what this one's going to do is it's going to help you to sorry, my messages are like driving me crazy. It's going to help you realise how you're communicating with yourself. So it's going to help you see your communication and your language and what you're telling yourself every day. When I did this, I was like, wow, my language is so bad. My communication is so bad. No wonder my mindset's bad. No wonder I'm putting out these mixed messages into the universe. So give you a couple of minutes to circle them, guys. Oh, Emma didn't see that. If you can get to a printer quickly and print it off, then please do, Emma, because this exercise is good to actually do it on paper. So you can see, you can physically circle it and go, holy crap, like I think I've missed about 2 off. Ah! Tracy's put, sorry, no, if I stop working in the salon and just concentrated on my other business. Ah, okay, yeah. I had that limiting belief as well, Tracy, before when I was in network marketing a while ago. I was scared to leave, just a couple, Jaden, sorry. I was scared to leave my job to go full time in my business, because I just thought, God, can I do this? You know, what if it doesn't last? I don't want to turn my clients down and all the rest of it's crazy. But if you don't see, as well, if you do not allow room for more stuff. So think of it this way, guys. Yeah, okay, mate. Think of it this way. If you, I don't know, say you were trying to manifest a new partner, okay? Say you wanted to find the love of your life and you're fed up of being single, but your wardrobe was so jam-packed with clothes, there's no room, there's no possible room for a man's clothes to hang in there, yeah? The universe isn't going to give you that man if you're not going to make room for it, because it'll think, well, she can't handle it, she's got no space for it, she's got no room for it, so how can we give her something when she hasn't got room for it? And it's the same as if you don't close one door of your life, the other door won't open. So if you don't say goodbye to one chapter, you can't start a new one. Yeah, so that's what I had to tell myself. I was keeping myself stuck in my job because I was too scared to step outside of my comfort zone and go for it and do something different. And the reality was, if I did that, then I would push myself and I would work even harder because I had to make it work. I had no choice. But what I was doing was I was hiding behind my day job still. I was hiding behind something that wasn't really my passion at all. It was a little bit. You know, I don't mind doing hair, but it's not what I want to do forever, okay? So I was hiding behind my day job that I didn't really want to do. And my business that I wanted to do at that time, I wasn't progressing, I wasn't moving forward. I was keeping myself stuck with, because I wasn't closing one chapter and going on to the next. I was staying stuck and just dipping my toe in a little bit and having a little dabble and a little play over here, but staying in my comfort zone. Does that make sense? So my advice to you would be, just effing do it. Life's too short. Magic happens. You'll be amazed how you push yourself, how you grow, how you evolve when you step over that comfort zone. Emma's putting it. Oh, okay, I already read that. Hi Janine, how are you, honey? All of these are me, same as Emma, just printing off. Avia's put 6 months ago, would have put a big circle around the entire page. I love you. You're so funny. Emma's put, I'll have to print tomorrow, but of those you read out, I agree with all of them. Make sure you do this exercise because it's so, so good to actually physically see it. It's one thing reading it and going, yeah, that's me, yeah, that's me, yeah, that's me. But it does a whole different thing to your mindset when you actually take the time to circle them and look at it and go, damn, wow, that is what my problem is. Okay, Tracy's put, yes, I see where you're going. That makes perfect sense. Thank you, Natasha. And just put, yeah, that's me. Honestly, honey, just go for it. Just do it. Just do it. Or make a bit more room in, like, get rid of some of your hairdressing clients to make a bit more room for your business to grow. And then drop it little bit by bit by bit by bit so as you can add your business in bit by bit. Does that make sense, honey? Otherwise, you're just always going to stay stuck because there's not enough hours in the day. It's not possible. It's just not possible. And then you're just going to be stressed and overwhelmed and give off chaotic vibrations, trying to do too much. Guys, there's nothing that I don't know. Honestly, I have felt every emotion possible. I have been through absolutely everything within my life and my business. There is nothing that you could ask me that I wouldn't know the answer to. Honestly, that's how much I've experienced and that I've actually witnessed for myself. Okay, Brittany's put, I did mine yesterday and didn't realise until after I had finished that it hadn't been done yet. Brittany spent the time to work through this sheet yesterday and then was looking for the live video after and thought, oh damn, it hasn't been done yet. Hilarious. That just shows she's an eager beaver. Glynis has put, I didn't see wanting approval, but that is one of mine. You can add it, if you've got limiting beliefs that you know, then add it onto the list. Definitely, and circle that. Tracy's put, yes, stopped advertising for new clients, so that's one step. There you go, honey, yes. So just stop it now, close that door, just do what you're doing, and then allow more room for your new business. Avia's put, just do it. I fired myself from my own business. I gave my clients 3 months notice. I stopped having that plan B that was holding me back. Oh, I love it. That is what we need to do. Honestly, that is what we need to do, because we keep ourselves stuck. The same as we keep ourselves stuck in our own head with our limiting beliefs and our negative thoughts, we keep ourselves stuck by our actions as well, guys. But remember this, the wheel that we had at first. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Where's it gone? I can't find it here. Your thoughts and your feelings create your actions. Now can you see from that explanation there how everything flows into one? So your limiting beliefs are keeping you stuck because you're not taking the right action. Powerful stuff, isn't it? Has anybody had an aha moment yet? Tracy's put, wow, perfect. Brittany's put, amen to that, Avia. Absolutely. Right, then let's go on to the last, the second to last bit. The goals bit, the goals section. Okay, so I want you to write down what your goal is, what you say you want on a daily basis. So if any of you did the goal setting session on Tuesday with us, was it Tuesday? I think it was Tuesday. Yes, it was Tuesday. If any of you did that goal setting session, then you would have set your goal already. So write down what your goal is. You can have more than one goal if you want to, if you know what you want, but get them wrote down. I'll give you a minute. Emma's put, plan B distracts us from plan A. Will Smith said this on one of his YouTube motivation videos. Oh, I love Will Smith. He's amazing, isn't he? Will Smith, Tony Robbins. Did I tell you guys that I want to marry Tony Robbins? Shh, don't tell him now. His wife can bugger off. I'm only joking. Tracy's put, yes, aha moment, defo. Amazing. Anybody else had an aha moment? I'll just give you a minute just to write down your goals, guys, what you say you want to. If you were sat with a friend, if you were in a pub right now and you were like, I want this and I'm going to do this and I'm going to achieve that. And has anybody ever done that and they're feeling really pumped in the moment and they're going, yes, I'm going to do this, and you're all fired up, and it gets to the next day and you're like, right, where do I start? Anybody else do that? I've done that plenty of times. Have you all write your goals down? It's really weird, like, not doing this like in a room of people. Does that make sense? Okay. I'm taking from your hearts and your thumbs up that you have. So next up we've got your belief. So from your goals, okay, what you've wrote down for your goals, now I want you to write down your belief. So what you actually think is going to happen, right? So when you say that goal, so when you're sat there going, yeah, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, what do you actually think is going to happen? Do you think that you're going to achieve it? If you do, great. But I bet you don't. I can pretty much guarantee it. There's like another niggling, yeah, but what if, I can't do that. Who has those thoughts? Write them down, get them out. What you really think is going to happen. Be honest. The key here is to be completely honest, guys. Let's see some of the comments. Nicholas, but I gave up working full time and just do 4 hours in the afternoon, and my best new business opportunity has arrived. The money appeared to get in, and now it's the first day of my new business. Woo! Give Nicholas some hearts, guys. That is amazing. Well done, Nicola. Everybody give her lots of hearts. That's fantastic. But you see, that is perfect explanation of what I was just saying. So you make room, out with the old, in with the new. You make room for new ventures, new opportunities, new business, new partners, whatever you want to manifest. You have to make room for the new and get rid of the old before the new can come. Does that make sense? And that's a perfect explanation. Now, if Nicola had stayed working full time, then she wouldn't have been able to manifest that to her because she hadn't got rid of anything. She hadn't made room for that new one to come in. Goodness has put, actually, I'm often too scared to tell people. I'm learning to do that here. Yeah, we need to tell people. We need to set the intentions. We need to keep repeating every single day what we want, putting it out there into the universe. Tracy's put, yes, it's strange, isn't it? No interaction with people in front of you. Crazy. Denise has put, whoop, whoop. Right then, guys, have you done that? You've got your goals, you've got your belief, what you really think is going to happen. Now, this should start making you think, wow, okay, right, so I say I want that, but actually, I don't believe it's going to happen. Right, so I need to do something about that. Glynis has put, your vision meditation the other day really shifted something for me because I could really feel it. You can't imagine how happy I was that you posted it on YouTube. Oh, bless you, honey. It's powerful. Visualization is powerful stuff. It really is. Okay, so next one we've got, what do you need to do to believe that you can achieve your goal? So you might have to meet people who have already done it. Let go of the past, build your confidence, get rid of negative people, listen to more positivity. Whatever you feel you need to do to believe, to give you that belief that you can achieve your goal. Only you will know that. Write it down, guys. For me, this one was letting go of the past. And to meet people who had already done it or done something similar, because when that inspires me. When I actually see people who have achieved something similar to what I want to achieve, obviously not exactly the same because, well, we're not going to all have the same ideas, are we, but achieve something similar, that gives me the belief and the confidence, if they can do it, so can I. So it might be that for you. So then you get to work to finding those people and you surround yourself with those people. Because again, the saying, you surround yourself with the people that only lift you higher. People that are going to evolve you. People that are going to make you into a better version of you. Because if you're hanging around with people who are less of a person than you, that doesn't sound very nice, does it? But you all know what I mean. People who have got less money than you, people who have got a bad attitude, people who have got a negative outlook on life. You are never going to grow around those people. Never. You need to, you have to surround yourself with people who have more money than you, who have a positive outlook on life, because you become the person, the people, like the 5 people they say, that you surround yourself with the most. So really take a look at who you're hanging around with as well, guys. Right, have you wrote this down? Tracy's put, amazing how I've written this all down. It now looks so clear what I need to do. It's amazing, isn't it? It really is amazing. Just doing a simple exercise like this that we would never, ever think of doing. It's just amazing what it does. And everything just becomes so clear. Do you know what we do as humans? We overcomplicate things. We go all the way around the bloody weekend, back round again, to go back round again, to then simplify things by doing something like this, and go, oh, so I've been stressing and been overwhelmed and been worrying about that when it was so simple all along. Crazy, right? Denise has put, yes, that's why I love you guys, like-minded people, and I've got my 4 of my 5 in one place. Amazing, Denise, absolutely amazing. And that's why I wanted to create something like this, so as we could all come together and lift each other higher. Brittany's put, I certainly stopped hanging out with certain people because they were so negative and self-absorbed. Absolutely. I actually had a friend attack me yesterday Oh, that's a long story, but a friend that I've cut off for about a year now, I haven't been nasty, I haven't cut her off in a nasty way, I've just kept my distance. And oh yeah, that's just another story, but you know, they'll come and they'll try and test you. It's test, and the universe will give you tests as well, and those tests, they see how you react. Okay, so that's another story though. I'll teach you all about that another time, guys. Hi Lee, how are you, honey? Avia's put, I completed my signature program today. I danced around my living room, told my hubby to kiss the pages. He was on my level of crazy. I finally believe in me. Yay! Everybody give Avia some hearts. Whoop, 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 whoop. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I'm so excited and I just can't hide it. Yay, yay. Was you dancing around doing that? I'm about to lose control and I think I like it. Woohoo! Yay, lots of hearts for Avia. Tracy's put, it's really simple, and it's so simple. So simple. And the answers, guys, you know what I'm going to say? The answers are within us all along. And you know, like Dwayne always says, if you take the time to listen to silence, calmness, connect, the answers will flow to you. I promise you, 100 million 10%. Tracy, but I can't believe we do this to ourselves when you've made it so simple. I'm amazed. I know, honey. Crazy, isn't it? Brilliant, but people get jealous of your success. They absolutely do. It's super clear to me now. Just taking the time out to do this is a huge act of self-care and love. Definitely divine guidance at work today. Thank you, universe and Natasha. You are welcome, beautiful lady. I seen Kelly's post in a group and I connected with her today and I said, hey, you're blocking yourself. You've got limiting beliefs. Coming over to my free limiting belief exercise this evening. Definitely the universe, the angels guiding each other together. Tracy's put amazing everywhere, I love this. Lee's put hi, so good to see you today. It was good to catch up with you as well, honey. And Lee went and got some shakes. She's getting on the organic smoothies with us all. Way! Nicola's put yes, Kelly, I feel it. Right, come on, let's crack on, guys. Let's crack on. Right, where are we? Where are we? Shit, where was we? Okay, we did the what do you need to do to believe that you can't achieve your goal. We did that, didn't we? Okay, right, now your actions. Your actions, okay? What do you need to do to achieve your goal? What do you need to do to achieve your goal? Get it wrote down, guys. So you wrote down what do you need to do to believe that you can achieve. Now what do you actually need to do to achieve a goal? So it might be that you need to grow your following, so you need to do more Facebook Lives. It might be that you want to grow your following on your blog posts, so you need to do more blog posts to get them out there. It might be that you want to grow your YouTube channel, so you need to do more YouTube videos that you just keep putting off. Or it might be that you want to get more clients in your salon, so you need to do more leaflets, more flyers, more Facebook ads, whatever. What do you need to do? What are your actions? Get them wrote down. Just give you guys a minute. Has put we are divine goddesses, self-care is essential. Absolutely is. It definitely is. I had to learn the hard way as well because I hit burnout. I've definitely learned the hard way there. Okay, I've sorted my worksheets out now, they're everywhere. Right then, we've done that, guys. So next one is, are you currently taking the action of someone who really believes that they will achieve their goal? Be honest. Be totally honest. You know, I don't know, say, let me give an example. Say I say to you, right, all of your money in your bank account right now, all of your savings, you have to invest that. Okay, you've got to invest that. You've got to go and get a 50 grand loan from the bank. You've got to sell your house or remortgage your house. Yeah, you've got to sell your car. You've got to take all this action in order to get what you desire. If you do all that action, then I promise you, at the end of that, you will have your dream life. Your goal will be achieved. Would you believe me? Would you do it? Would you take that action? Of course you would. If I promised you and I said to you, you do all this and I promise you that goal, that dream, that vision will be yours. You're going to go, okay, I'll do it. And you will believe that you are going to achieve it. Now, because nothing's dead certain, we don't know if our actions are going to pay off. That's the beauty of being an entrepreneur. That's the beauty of having a business. We don't know if it's going to pay off. We don't know if it's going to work. So what we do is we stay stuck in our comfort zone. We don't take massive action. The action that we would take if we had that, what's the word? If we had that definite, if we knew for definite, if we knew for sure it was going to happen, we would take that action. But because we don't know if our action is going to pay off, we don't take as much action as we should. So be honest. Are you currently taking the action of someone who really believes they will achieve their goal? And I guarantee it's no. Because you will always have that niggling doubt in the back of your mind. But it might not work. But I don't know. That guarantee, that's it. That's the one, Tracy. Thank you. My mind's starting to go blank. Overload. And now what I want you to do is, how do you need to change your actions? How do you need to change your actions? Write them down. Emma's put no. Guarantee, like probably all of you. In fact, if yours was a yes, pop a yes in these comments. If your action, if you're currently taking the action of someone who really believes they will achieve their goal, if you're doing all you can, I mean all you can, guys, there is nothing on your list that you haven't done, that you aren't going to do, you know, that you aren't putting off, that you've just taken every single bit of action. If that's you, put a yes. Glynis has put, I'm beginning to believe it starts in the mind. I love the quote around that, you only fail if you stop trying. Absolutely. If you carry on and 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 you carry on, you can't, it's impossible to fail. You will have a win eventually. And you know what? We have to fail in life because it makes us stronger. It evolves us, it grows us, it teaches us valuable lessons. Guys, if I hadn't have failed or made mistakes, do you think that I would be able to sit here and do this live with you right now? No, I wouldn't have been able to do it because I hadn't have learned my lessons, I hadn't have been able to get that knowledge and resolve the situation for you guys. If I hadn't have learned all about limiting beliefs and how I overcome it and how I change my mindset, I can't teach it to you guys because I've never lived it, I've never done it. If I've never had failures and I don't know what one feels like, then I can't teach it to you on how to overcome it. So these things happen to us for a reason. Everything in life is for a reason. Nothing is by coincidence, by chance. Everything is mapped out for us. Everything happens for a reason. Who else believes that? Tracy's put, my confidence stops me in certain areas. Yeah, confidence will grow. When you grow your mind, your confidence will grow. It's just a natural thing. You know, we're all gonna, even now, me, I still sometimes, when I go on Facebook Live, for example, get a little bit nervous. But it soon disappears, you know, but that's natural, yeah? And it's about learning to squash our limiting beliefs, which I'm going to teach you now. It's about learning to reprogram your mind, consistently doing it every day. That's the main thing, because I'm teaching you all this now. I'm simplifying everything for you. You're all having aha moments and going, oh, actually, yeah, okay, so I can see what's going on in my mind right here. It's on the piece of paper. But if you're not consistent with this next thing that I'm going to teach you, and what I teach you in the morning on the Breakfast Club, meditation, gratitude, because gratitude changes your focus. So being grateful for what you've got completely changes your focus. And then doing your I am affirmations, which I'm going to get out of you now. If you're not consistently doing that every single day, day in, day out, every single day, then you're not going to grow. You're not going to evolve. You're going to stay stuck. And those limiting beliefs will you might have a couple of days where you'll be like, oh my God, I realise what I'm doing wrong. But if you don't keep pushing and working your muscle, your brain is a muscle. If you don't keep pushing it and working it, it's not going to grow. It's not going to get stronger. So the key here, guys, is consistently working on yourselves every single day. Let's have a look. Avi has put, I have plenty of room for improvement. Nicola's put, I'm taking my biggest action ever in my business life. I love it, Nicola. You go, girl. Lee's put, from action I learn. Absolutely. Because we never have it all figured out either. We take the action, we make mistakes, we fail, and we grow. If we get knocked down, make sure you land facing up so as you can get back up. Who's heard that quote before? Tracy's put, I believe that. Nicola's put, I failed twice. Now it's going to be my third time. Lucky, I've learnt by my mistakes. Absolutely. Fail from action, I learn. Absolutely, Lee. Definitely. Tracy's put, everything happens for a reason. I really believe that. Yeah, definitely. It's not coincidence that you guys are on this call right now. You guys need this. It's not coincidence that you've come across me. They've put me in your path, or you in my path. The angels, gods, the divine, whatever you want to call it, whatever you believe in. They've brought us together. Avi has put, I've been really consistent lately, so I am seeing results, and this has skyrocketed my vibration and things are happening. Absolutely, absolutely. And alongside doing it all consistently, growing your mindset grows your confidence. When you grow your mindset and you grow your confidence, you grow your self-belief. When you grow your self-belief and your confidence and your mindset, wow. Imagine the vibration, imagine the thoughts, imagine how calm and in control you are. Amazing, absolutely amazing. Trace has put, wow, you made me have goosebumps then. Ah, that's so good. Okay, right then guys, last piece of the puzzle. So we've got your this piece of paper here, reprogramming your mind for success. I've got a real bad itch right there. I'm not being rude, guys, I'm sorry. You'll get used to me. Okay, right, so I asked you all to spend the day with yourself, spend the day in your head and see what your negative thoughts were. So this bit, I want you to write down what you come up with today. If you haven't done it, then just think about what enters your head the most throughout the day. Have a good think. Try not to kind of go too deep into it though. Just whatever pops up in your head. If you've got them wrote down from today, brilliant. Put them down in the negative thoughts section. I'll give you a couple of minutes. Glints has put, I'm right in the middle of setting up a business with intensive from tomorrow and the whole weekend. The push to extend myself to do so much more than I normally would, but I want to succeed this time. You will. You absolutely will. If you believe and you're doing all this mindset stuff and you're getting rid of your limiting beliefs and you're putting out the right intentions into the universe, clear intentions into the universe, and you've got the right vibration and the right energy and you're vibrating from the right frequency, you absolutely will. There's no doubt about it, without a shadow of a doubt. And you take consistent action. That's the main part, consistent action as well. So consistent action with working on you and evolving you, but consistent action on the right action for your business. Tiffany is going to be doing a lot more around that kind of stuff. I know a lot about that stuff as well, so we're going to be working together on the right action for you to take in your business as well. But first of all, you have to get your mindset right. And that's why this week's all about limiting beliefs, because if you don't get your mindset right, it doesn't matter what action you take, you'll see a few results, but you won't see the results that you truly desire. You just won't. Absolutely won't. Right then, who's wrote their negative thoughts down? Who's ready to turn them into positives? Are you ready, guys? Let me know. Give me some thumbs up. Give me a yes. Okay, brilliant. Right then, so now what I want you to do is I want you to look at your negative thoughts, what you've wrote down, what goes through your mind every day. And I want you to take that negative thought and I want you to turn it into a positive. So the opposite of that negative thought, turn it into a positive. So it might be, oh God, I'm not good enough. That might be your negative thought, okay? I'm not good enough. I am confident. I am enough. I am powerful. Yeah? We are changing that, whatever the meaning of the negative one is, into the positive. Does that make sense, guys? Does that make sense? So I'll give you another one. It might be, I've got this thing about constantly telling myself that I'm fat. I don't know why, but I've just got this thing. I have been trying to stop it. That's the last negative thought that I need to get out of my head. But I've got this thing like telling myself that I'm fat. So I turn it into the affirmation that I am healthy and I exercise. I am healthy and I exercise. I am healthy and I exercise. And I just repeat that over to myself. I'm fit and healthy and I exercise. And it gives me the push to exercise, rather than just sitting there going, oh, I feel fat today, so I'm just going to eat loads more sweets anyway. So I'll give you a couple of minutes to do that. This is the most powerful one, because this is what will reprogram your mind, being consistent with it, finding the right affirmations for you. That is what's important. It's no good saying affirmations that don't fit with your thought process. Does that make sense? So whatever thoughts that we're having, we have to find something that's going to spark us, that's going to get us, that's going to make us go, wow, that's going to resonate with us. Let me see some comments. And when we find those ones that resonate with us, that's when we can reprogram our mind. Only, a little bit each day, step by step by step by step by step. A little each day goes a long way. That's why I do the breakfast clubs. That's why I do the morning routine. Because keep doing it, keep being consistent, you won't recognise yourself. You keep doing this for, say you did it for 90 days, non-stop, breakfast club, doing these exercises, doing these challenges we set, learning to connect, manifesting, everything. Say you did that for 90 days, you will not recognise the person you become. I promise you. You will get so far out of your comfort zone, you won't even see the goddamn comfort zone when you turn to look back. You'll be like, where's it gone? Oh my god, wow, I'm stuck in shit scary zone now. Better do something about it. Okay, let's see what. Glynis has put, today as I did my homework and prep ready for tomorrow's training day, every time I found myself moaning today, I flipped it by finding something within the situation to be grateful for. Yeah, absolutely. That's what I do. I do that as well. I do that. Definitely. You know, like, I don't know, say you go to the cinema. You're going to the cinema, you're meeting your friend at the cinema. Your friend's always bloody late. You know, friends, that's normally me, I'm always late. but you're waiting there, you stood outside and it's peeing down with rain. And it's summer, so you've got a dress on because it was sunny before you come out. But now it's suddenly decided to pee down with rain. You have got an umbrella though. So you stand there and you're getting soaked. Now, you can either choose in that moment to stand there and go, oh, for God's sake, hurry up, where is she? I'm getting soaking, all my fake tan's running, for God's sake, and get caught up in that process. Or you can actually choose to stand there with your umbrella and go, oh, isn't it lovely? A little bit of rain. Do you know what? It's fine. I'm here early. There's probably just been a problem with my friend. She's on her way. And just change your focus. At least I'm here, I'm healthy, I'm breathing, it's beautiful that I get to see this magical moment of nature right now. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Changing your focus. And that's why I do gratitude, guys. Gratitude diaries, gratitude, saying your gratitude in the morning. It just completely changes your focus and your outlook. And that's exactly what I do. What Glynis has said right there, that's exactly what I do every day. I change my focus of what I'm focusing on. And I just, you know what, my main, if I ever have a negative thought, I'm letting you into my brain now, but if I ever have a negative thought, I just say, stop it. Because there is somebody in the hospital right now taking their last breath that would want to be in your situation right now. Stop it. And I just stop myself. And then I just remind myself with everything that I've got. I dance around my front room like a loon and I'm fine. Oh, thank you, Glynis. You're definitely not fat, you're beautiful. That's lovely. Thank you, honey. Avia's put just a quick tip. I have an alarm on my phone set for every 4 hours to remind me to do my affirmations throughout the day. This has worked tremendously. Oh, that's a fantastic idea. Oh, I like that. Let's all do that with our affirmations then, guys. Hi, Joanne. How are you, honey? Lee's put event plus response equals outcome. Absolutely. How are you getting on with your I am affirmations, guys? How are you getting on? Have you done them? Have you managed to change them? Do they resonate with you? And you know what you could even do if you've got somebody to do it? You could even, your partner or a friend or somebody that's kind of on the same wavelength as you, you could literally get them to drum these into your mind. You could get them to just repeat them over and 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 over again into your subconscious mind. Shout them at you for 5 minutes. Just get it in your head. Record it. If you've got on my Mac, I can voice record. And I recorded my affirmations and I listened to them all the time. I listened to them before I went to sleep. I listened to them in the morning. I repeated them, I repeated them, I repeated them, I repeated them. You could download them onto your iPhone. You could put them in throughout the day. Repeat them, repeat them, repeat them, repeat them, repeat them. But remember, in the morning, when you do these affirmations, you're not just going to sit there and go, I'm confident, I'm powerful, I'm successful, I am confident, I am powerful, yeah, I think I'm successful. No, guys, we need to get up, we need to say yes to life, we need to get up, we need to have that energy. You know, when I was doing the breathing exercise this morning and I was jumping around like an absolute crazy loon, but I didn't care because I had to get on that higher frequency. I had to vibrate from that higher frequency, because then you say these affirmations and you're like, yes, And guess what happens? You believe them. You believe what you're telling yourself because you've changed your physiology, which changes your state. When you're on that higher frequency and you're in that better state, in that better mindset, you then communicate with yourself while you changed your state from your physiology. You put the right communication in, so it's downloading into your subconscious mind, and then you do it over and over and over and over and over again. You repeat, you repeat, you repeat, you repeat. You get me? You get my gist? You're consistent every single day, as many times of the day as you need to do it. But you have to get on that higher frequency, and that is why I'm jumping around like a crazy loon in the morning, because I know that I need to get on that higher frequency to download and reprogram my mind. Nicola's put, I use gratitude for anything, and I tell myself I'm bored with negativity. Why waste time if we can be feeling high on life? Exactly, Nicola. Love it. Gemma's put, record yourself saying them. Yeah, definitely. Record yourself, repeat them, repeat, 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 repeat. Listen to them over and over and over and over again. Get somebody to shout them at you. Oh God, I'm getting excited now. Get somebody to shout them at you. Reprogram your mind. Guys, this right here that we've just done is your reprogramming. This is going to hit you, it's going to get into your mind because this resonates with you. You've took your negatives, you've turned them into a positive, and this is your affirmation. This is relevant to you. This is going to reprogram your mind, but you've got to do it consistently. No good doing it just once and leaving it. Got to do it every day, every day, every day. So on the Breakfast Club for the rest of this week, I want you guys to have your affirmations out in the morning, and I want you to be shouting them. When I get you, the one that gets me on that higher frequency is the powerful one. I always start off with that because it just gets me, it just does something to me. I don't know what it does to me, but it does it. And that's what gets me there. Does it get you there as well? Those of you that have been driving me, those of you that have been joining me on my Awakening Your Genius, I love that. But those of you that have been joining me, who resonates with the I am powerful one? Does it make you feel powerful like it makes me feel powerful? When you move your whole body and you're punching, it just does it for me. And that's when you then would repeat your affirmations to yourself. Am I making sense, guys? Am I making sense to you all? I hope that I am. Is there any questions? Has anybody got any questions? Christina's put yes, that's good. I love this quote as well. Repeat these every day. The key to success is consistency. A little a day goes a long way. Keep moving forward. You've got this. We are right behind you. Love the lifestyle gurus. I love it. It has been fabulous and it gets better every day. Yay! Anybody want to share any of their affirmations? Let's do questions first, if anyone's got any questions. There's always a delay on this Facebook Live as well, isn't there? So you're sat there like waiting, like, any questions? I don't think there is. If we haven't got any questions, guys, then anybody want to share their affirmations? It'd be great to hear some of your affirmations. Have you enjoyed it? Have you all enjoyed this? Who's had an aha moment? I've just put, I am worth the investment my clients make in me. Love it. Absolutely love it. I'm worth the investment my clients make in me. Yes. Because that's a biggie, isn't it? As coaches, you know, sometimes, especially if we've got money blocks or money issues or money beliefs, then we don't believe that anyone will invest in us. We don't believe they're going to give us £3,000 for our course. Who do we think we are? Anybody have that belief? Crazy, isn't it? Tracy's put, yes, I've loved it, thank you. I'm so glad that you took something from it, Tracy. Gemma's put, I am creative, I am awakened, I am successful, I am confident, I have many more, but there are a few. Amazing, thanks for sharing, love them. Nicola's put, when I get to the academy after a really amazing buzzy morning, I start class with 40 students, they zap my energy, but now I think I'm powerful and say affirmations and it defo helps. Yeah, I had a friend, right, I'll tell you a little story before I go. I had a friend, she was going through a little bit of hard times with her daughter, and she owns a chip shop and the staff were giving her a little bit of a hard time as well, and I said to her, look, you've got to change what you're focusing on. And I did this exercise with her about the affirmations, and I said, they're your affirmations, now let's record them on your phone, and I want you to put your earpiece in and I want you to listen to them over and over again at work, and especially when you're having a hard time, I want you to listen to these affirmations. Anyway, she thought I'd gone bonkers, and I said, do you trust me? She said, yeah. I said, right then, this will work, but you've got to promise me one thing, you're going to be consistent with it. She said, okay, I will be, I promise. Anyway, she went away and I thought, oh, she probably won't be because she's not really into all this mindfulness stuff. And the next time I seen her a few weeks later, and she come in, she said, hey, Tash, she said, that works, you know. She said, the girls were doing me head in at the chip shop, and I just had this thing in my ear, and I was listening to myself over and over again, and I was just charging around the chip shop, and I didn't care. Nobody got to me. They didn't bother me. I let it go over my head. Oh, and I told her to put herself in her bubble as well, you know, like I tell you, to protect your energy. And she was like, it's amazing. She now goes and she went on a mindfulness retreat. She now goes and does yoga. She does these affirmations all the time. She's read loads of books that I've recommended her to read. And she's like, I feel amazing. It works, guys, honestly. Let's see what else someone's put. I'm a divine child of the universe, and you, universe, have got my back. Oh, I love it! Oh, that's a beautiful affirmation. I love it, Tracy. Oh, I might nick that one. Can I borrow that one? I like that. Denise has put, I am organised, I am confident, I am respected, I am financially free. I love it. Emma's put, me, only just got you back. Oh, did I get cut off? Oh, sorry. Did you guys lose me? Or was that your signal, Emma? Sorry if it was mine. Tracy's put, I am safe and loved by God, the universe. I am in their hands. Yes, I love that one as well. Tracy put, I am fearless, confident, and I am worthy. That's one of mine, I'm worthy. I love it. I'll share mine with you tomorrow on here. I haven't done all of mine yet, but I'll share mine with you. So we'll all have our affirmations tomorrow. We'll all be you can shout your own out and I'll be shouting mine out. So first of all, we'll get powerful, we'll get the energy, we'll get our breathing, we'll get on that higher frequency. Then I want you to shout your affirmations from the rooftop. So make sure you've got your piece of paper with you in the morning for the breakfast club, and I'll shout mine out. Obvious put, everyone on my webinar goes away feeling inspired, empowered, excited and ready to take action. I've got one similar to that. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Kelly, oh my God, what have I just done? Oh, there we are. I've loved this so much. You're all an amazing group. I am financially abundant. Love it. I am powerful and number one. Love it. I am successful, sassy, spiritual warrior. I am successful, inspirational businesswoman. I love it. Obvious put, I am bold and courageous. I've got courageous on mine. Love it. Glenn says put, wow, that's amazing. Love it. Tracy's put, of course you can. Oh, thanks, Tracy. Emma's put, I don't know, probably mine. What's that? Oh, the internet. Yeah, okay, got you. I'm with you. Nicola, I empower people. Yeah, that's one of mine. I inspire others. That's one of mine. Oh, I love it. So, guys, that's it. We're done. We're finished. We're finito. I'm so glad that you've enjoyed it. Now what I want you to do is I just want you to be consistent every single day. I want you to do these affirmations. and I want you to just be aware of your communication and your limiting beliefs. You should be well aware. You should have been awoken by now. You should be like, whoa, damn, yeah, okay, my mindset is shocking. This is what made me realise my mindset was shocking. And this exercise is what woke me up and I can't remember how long ago it was ages ago that I did this exercise, and it just made me think, shit, I've got a really bad mindset, like horrendous mindset, and I need to do something about it. I have to change my mindset, otherwise I'm not going to get anywhere. Anyway guys, I'm going to get off now. I'm going to leave you all to enjoy your evening. I'm so glad that you've enjoyed it. Any questions after, if you feel that you need advice on anything, you know where I am, just send me a message. And I will see you all bright and early at 6:15 a.m. on our breakfast club. Has Jaden started affirmations yet? No, I'm very slowly. I'm introducing him to it all. He stopped calling me a freak. It's been months, like 6 months that I've been doing all this consistently now. I dabbled in it before, but consistently doing it. And Jaden's next. But first of all, he was calling me a freak. And he just wouldn't have any of it. Now, at bedtime, I try to get him to meditate. Well, not really meditate, but take deep breaths in and breathe. And he's just coming round to it. It's really difficult. It's really difficult because Jaden's programming has just, his first few years of his life was just crazy, insane, wasn't it? You know, his dad was around, his dad's an idiot, his dad was on drugs. I dabbled in drugs, there was violence, we used to just beat each other up all the time. So Jaden's programming, he's seen all of that. So it's really going to be difficult for me to knock that out of him, but I'm determined. I'm determined to reprogram him, and little by little, step by step, and it is working very, very slowly. But it's just an ongoing process, isn't it? He will get there. He absolutely will get there, definitely, and I'm confident that he will. He's changing loads just from me changing my communication with him, just from doing all this stuff, doing my morning routine, doing it consistently. It has made me a better mum. It's not only made me a better person, it's not only made me more successful, it's not only, connected me to my higher self and made me realise the power within me, but it's made me get control of my life and my business, and being a mum as well, being calm and staying in control and not going off the rails all the time, shouting at him all the time. But bit by bit, little by little, I will get there with Jaden, 100%. I'm determined. Okay, right guys, I'm going to leave you there. I'm going to leave you to enjoy your evening. I'll see you all 6:15 a.m. Oh, give him kisses from Auntie Evie, that's lovely. Sending you love and light, sending it back to you too, Nicola. Sending all of you love and light. Thank you, you beautiful people. So grateful for you being here. Thank you for tuning in. Glad that you took something from it. I'll see you in the morning. Have a fabulous evening. Bye.